Everybody, Chris here. So the Dogecoin price is looking good. We're going to talk about that in this video. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that little notification bell too. You can be notified when new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And I'm live every day of the week, Monday through Friday. Always throw in an extra weekend as well, usually on a Sunday for the live streams. Gives us a chance to talk more about what is going on in greater detail, and get to listen to your thoughts and answer your questions as well. So make sure you're subscribed, you've got your notifications on, and you join in on the live streams. But for now, we've got great price action on Dogecoin. Let's get into it. Let me show you the news and the charts. I'll show you what I'm looking at. We start here looking at the current Dogecoin chart, and we are at 18.6 cents. That's right, we did have a pullback after we came up to 18.9. We were close to 19 cents yesterday. Profit taking, swing trading, bot trading, all of that was in play as we did have a pullback after the big run up, but we are recovering nicely early this morning, which is showing a good sign for Doge recovery. Bitcoin had more of a sell-off overnight and into the early morning, but Bitcoin coming back up a bit as well. So Dogecoin might be falling back in line with the Bitcoin trading, but we did outgained Bitcoin over the last day and a half, which is what we typically see when we see a good green day for Dogecoin. Ethereum did come over $2,000 yesterday, so Ethereum had a nice recovery beginning as well for ETH. So that's good overall for the crypto market to see. So Doge Fear and Greed Index is now up to 48. We've seen this coming up since the 20s. That's right, when we were extreme fear, then we went to fear, and now we're neutral. We're neutral yet. No greed yet. Let's take our time to get back up there, but 48 is good. So why? Why is Dogecoin's price up today? Does Doge have the potential to challenge 20 cents next? That's right, Doge price surge over 7% last 24 hours. Still in the green despite a minor pullback. One of the reasons behind this rally could be attributed to the establishment of the official Dogecoin Reserve by an entity related to the OG meme. I mean, what is this? It's like, okay, Cointelegraph gets right to it. Latest, Dogecoin Foundation establishes official Dogecoin Reserve through its new corporate arm, House of Doge, and purchases the first 10 million Doge worth $1.8 million. That's right. They're starting, this is their initial purchase, they said. They're going to be buying more. And this, as we talked in detail on the live stream on Monday, is going to be this liquidity layer that's going to allow transactions to happen at a faster and faster pace. That's what their reserve. It's not like the Bitcoin strategic reserve where you just buy a bunch of Bitcoin and you store it away. That's not what the Dogecoin reserve is. No. Dogecoin as a transactional currency, as Elon Musk has even been saying, is it needs to be faster. It needs to be faster to be able to handle larger amounts of transactions every minute, every second. You can't be sitting there waiting up to a minute to confirm. It's got to be faster. This is the way to do it. And it looks like we are starting to build something great. And the traders are seeing it too. So we see the price coming up. We also see big daily liquidations. We looked at this in detail as we saw big shorting happening. Big shorts. So Doge had a total liquidation of $7.6 million. XRP's liquidations were about $5 million, but historically, Dogecoin's liquidations aren't usually as much as we see on XRP and others, but yesterday, a lot of these were on the shorts. Big short traders, over $1.4 million of shorts got wiped out as Dogecoin's price kept going higher. People still think Doge is going to drop back down. A lot of people are shorting it. And Doge is like, no, no, no. We're going to take you out. Dogecoin confirms major descending triangle breakout. Bullish signals are ahead. So we have seen a lot of different diagrams, falling wedges, triangles, different things, signaling the end of this multi-month correction. The current rally suggests a new 5-wave impulse. Wave 3 targeting 21 to 24 cents. Need to hold support at 17.4, crucial for confirming further bullish continuation. So, big falling wedge on this Elliott wave, and we broke out of that wedge there as we begin to move forward. So how is this going to look in more detail is we start a new wave pattern. So we're going to see if we get up to these crucial points in this pattern, which would get Doge back up over 20 cents into the mid-20s. That will be awesome to see if we can get to 22 to 24 cents with that 5th move. So there's a lot of immediate resistances. 18.8 is one we looked at, the 0.786 fib extension, and then up to 19.4, and then into the 20s. So all of that is in play for Dogecoin to move forward. So here's the big news, though. Dogecoin Foundation purchasing 10 million Doge. They started in February. They've got a 5-year partnership with the House of Doge. They are the official commercialization partner working with Tim Stebbing. We were wondering what Tim Stebbing was doing in Miami, right? Back in February. And he said big news was coming in a couple weeks. And a couple weeks came by and we were all frustrated. Like, what's Stebbing talking about? Well, it is all coming out. So, and what is the House of Doge? Who are they? We're still finding out. Some of them have some non-competes that they have to get worked out. We have some clues as to who these people might be and what groups they worked with. A lot of them appears to have already sold their previous business, payment businesses, right? They're behind payments, right? And now they're just waiting for whatever to work out over time, and then they will announce who's the CEO and president of House of Doge. That will be coming. But the House of Doge aims to position Doge as a payment currency, moving away from its existence as this meme coin, right? Plans to announce partnerships with various payment processors soon. Of course, Doge will always be a meme and we will always love it. But this is what we want to see, is the world adoption of Dogecoin as a transactional currency. This is what House of Doge is working with the Dogecoin Foundation on. We're waiting to see what the partnerships are. I think they've already got a lot in the works because these guys have already been in this field. So it's all going to line up and it's all going to come out. The news is going to hit week after week after week. Cannot wait. Michael Gallaro, member of the board-elect of the House of Doge, says with a strategic reserve, the House of Doge is laying the foundation for a payments ecosystem that ensures liquidity, stability, and reliability. By maintaining a reserve, we can bridge the gap between transaction processing times and real-world usability, making Dogecoin extremely practical for everyday purchases. So I know a lot of people don't like the word Doge right now because of Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency. I think that is kind of a short-sighted view. I think that is all going to smooth out over time. People are going to accept what the U.S. government is doing in terms of getting rid of the waste and the fraud and the abuse in the government. There's some pain points right now that I know, but that will ease over time. And Doge eventually will come back to just mean Dogecoin. That is still going to happen. The Dogecoin Reserve goes live. Could Doge be the next global currency? Dogecoin Reserve aims to benefit merchants, facilitating fast and speed in transactions using Doge. That's what we're looking to see. It's an exciting announcement. This of course, has led to big trading, and as we saw on the charts earlier overnight, right? Bitcoin pulled back. Dogecoin just had a small, slight pullback and is recovering back up. So that's what this is all about. And we looked at this chart that Tim Stebbing put out about Dogecoin on the blockchain, how things are going to then be settled onto the blockchain after they are, go through such pay, through the Doge Connect protocol, or the HOD Treasury, that's House of Doge, and how all of that is going to work around the blockchain to enable more and more use of mobile payments with point-of-sale terminals, online shopping, payment APIs, embedded app SDK, government payments. All of that can all happen with Dogecoin. And we will see social media sites, maybe even X. This would be something that Elon could use to incorporate Dogecoin onto X, into X money. So also we have coming up on May 25th, we've got the Indianapolis 500, and there is a race car driver, Devlin DeFrancesco, who's going to be driving a Dogecoin-wrapped Indycar. And you can vote on your favorite wrap. You've got 1 day left to do it, and you can even go to the Dogecoin account itself on X and place your vote there. You don't have to go to the House of Doge site, but you can go to the House of Doge and you can see better what the different cars are. We've been talking about this for a week or so, and this is pretty exciting. So do check that out. I know what I'm going to be doing on May 25th, I guess, watching the Dogecoin logo, right, going around the Indy 500 track. So Dogecoin price action suggests a big move could be coming. This is what we've been waiting for. We've seen the pullback. The bears have been around saying, oh, Doge is dead and we're in a bear market. And I've been very strong, holding my ground, like, no. You don't see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is this is a big pullback in a larger bull market. And so we looked at Trader Allen's charts, and I reposted a couple of them where I'm looking at, hey, we are still in these cycles, the 4-year cycles, with a big run-up, 2017. 4-year cycle, big run-up, 2021. 4-year cycle, we're in 2025. We still haven't seen that final major move. We have not seen it yet. And this is what I think we are starting to build. And this pattern with this pullback looks very similar to 2017 and the pullback that happened in 2017 before the major move higher. That was the first time Dogecoin actually broke a penny, was there in 2017. Now, could we see with this move, Dogecoin break $1? That would be awesome to see. And his other chart here is just looking at the setup with a falling wedge, a big move up, and then a retrace, falling wedge, big move up, then a retrace. Very similar pattern to 2017. So that's what this looks like overall. Right now, I think we're going to be probably settling after the big news yesterday, and we'll watch the economic indicators that come out during the week, how the stock market trades versus crypto and Bitcoin. So we'll be following up through the week. Join my next live stream Tuesday afternoon, 4:00 p.m. East Coast time. And we'll talk more about this, see what else on the trading happened today. I'll take your questions, so do join in there. Also, leave a comment below. What do you think about this price movement in Dogecoin? Looking good to you? Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.